So, bought these GameCube controllers. They're labeled as classic controllers. I bought them for like $5 each. But whatever. As you can see, it's pretty much the standard look without like the Nintendo logo at the top. So yeah. This is what it looks like unboxed. I've only got one of them unboxed just in case, you know, something went wrong with it or whatever. And yeah. I fooled around with one of them for a little bit. But yeah, this is what it looks like. As you can see here, it says classic controller for Wii and GameCube. But we couldn't even like see whether it plugged into a Wii or a Wii remote or the GameCube spot. So we pretty much had to find out afterwards. But yeah, it's got like all the standard things. No turbo button either, which is good, I guess. But made in China, not so good. Or maybe it is. It's okay. I mean, it was $5, so I mean, I spent $20 on these, all four of them. So we'll see how that works. But yeah, it's like well, this looks like a very basic third-party controller. But yeah, let's check out the one I opened. Okay. Okay. So here's the white one. As you can see, the control stick is not clickable, no matter how I'm doing this. It rotates. It feels a little stiff. A little more stiff than your standard GameCube controller. The triggers are pretty good. They press down pretty well. The springs seem to be functioning fine. Oh, I dropped it. Great. Way to go. But yeah. The Z button's also pretty nice, but you gotta press it on the side, which I think was standard like the other one. But yeah. And of course, the wire. This is how long the wire is. It's hooked up all the way to my Wii over there. And then you got the D-pad right here. I'm not a big fan of this D-pad. You can probably like press in the whole thing at once. Yeah, you can do that. You can just press in the whole thing at once, which is kind of weird. This is the C-stick. It feels a lot like the control stick, basically. Also not clickable. I mean, I'm pretty sure the originals weren't clickable anyway, but yeah. Just yeah. So it feels just about as stiff as the control stick, but I mean it still functions pretty well. And you can also like hit it downwards if you want to spam D smash with Meta Knight. You can do that. Then here are your Abxy buttons. You kind of gotta press them a little bit harder, like if you don't press them hard enough, you know, they don't register automatically. You gotta kind of actually give some force to them. And I would have liked them to be a little easier to press, personally, but I mean it still works pretty well. And you can like mash the B button if you want to spam tornado. That's always cool. And oh yeah, control stick. It's got that same basic edge rim to it, which is kind of important if you want to keep your finger on it. But yeah, and of course you got the start button, which doesn't really mean anything. So yeah, these are the controllers I bought. I don't know how long they're gonna last. I I remember my standard GameCube controllers that I had. Well, one of them lasted until I broke it because I rage quit against Spirit and threw the controller on the ground too many times. But after I stopped doing that, here, let me just grab this one that I have. Yeah. So it's probably got a longer wire, but this is the old control stick I had. Can you even, like, no, you can't even see that original rim pattern to it. Yeah, it all like melted away. It's all nasty and junk. The trigger buttons are still higher quality. The Z button is still pretty nice. They're easier to press in, I guess. And yeah, the A, B, X, Y buttons feel better. You can press them easier. They don't make that clicking sound. Don't worry about the start button, that's not important. And the D-pad the D-pad on this feels a whole lot better than the one on this. The C-stick, yeah, pretty much same quality as the original control stick would have been. So yeah, these are a little stiffer. These press harder. These ones also kind of press harder, and you can hear the springs. I still like that Z button though. Like it clicks harder. Like I know it makes that noise, but I still like it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Huh, there's a little sticker on that. I wonder if that's on all of them. And this says made in China. That's where the Nintendo logo would be, like right on here on that side. You can't see that though. Oh wait, yeah you can a little bit because it's black. And that's where it had the original Nintendo GameCube logo on it and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, pretty cool. But yeah, this was $5. So I mean, it seems to do the basic functions. The only thing I'm worried about is like how long it lasts. But yeah, that's it. Cord's a decent length, I guess. Not perfect, but it's worth it, I guess. Man, I am so impressed with how that sensor bar glows on video. Okay, but enough about that. Yeah. Got 4 of them, $20. Costs less than regular quality. One of those quality ones that you order from Japan, which costs like 30 each. So yeah, cool.